the Honorable Governor to address the gathering.
Shri Vijay Kesav Gokhale, Lieutenant General Karanbir Singh Brar, Professor Dr. V. Kamakoti, Shri Kirlosh Kumar, Senior Officers of Indian Military, distinguished members of business community, and scholars from academia. Indeed, it's a matter of delight for us to have a speaker of the stature of Vijay Kesav Gokhale on a topic which I think in some way or other keeps lingering in our mind most of the time. Friends, there is a received wisdom from our ancient past that says that an issue that you don't understand, you cannot manage. There is an issue which you don't understand, you cannot manage. A disease that you cannot diagnose, you cannot treat. And an enemy which you do not know, you can never neutralize. For us, China has been one such issue, one such disease, one such enemy. It is something which was bequeathed to the nation by the very first government of independent India. At the time, China was fragile, it was vulnerable. But it was resolute in its mind of being an expansionist power. And they had a very clear vision to expand to the territories which were not exactly with them until then. And it was known to us, those of us who are familiar with Sardar Patel's letter of 7th November 1950 to then Prime Minister, a long letter, prophetic letter. China was just knocking inside Tibet, and Sardar Patel had written that long letter, how it was going to impact India. It was indeed very, very prophetic, but that was ignored. We remained very starry-eyed. We were not clear about what exactly we should do. And through this confusion and this ambiguity, while we kept singing or shouting slogan of Hindi Chini Bhai Bhai and thinking that there would be bonhomie, without realizing what Chinese think of us, what are their intentions. We kept offering the cheek on which they slapped, we kept offered the next cheek. Okay, you slap more. Thinking that that would perhaps please China, and China would start behaving the way that perhaps that would be conducive to our interest. But that didn't happen, and it was not intended to happen. They were very cold, very calculative. They kept grabbing their territories. The first we know in how it, Aksai Chin, almost about 30,000 square kilometer. A couple of years later, around about the time when we had the war, border war, they also took away about 5,500 square kilometer in POK, Saksham Valley. They kept niggling here and there, here and there. And we kept looking the other way. We remained very, very defensive. Thanks to our armed forces, our military, that in the adverse situations, without much equipment, because at the time we were all thinking that we were the leader of a peaceful world. How can we talk about military? Expenditure on military was considered as a wasteful expenditure. And we paid a price. And since then we have been paying a price. And as we all know, the beauty of or the power of compound interest, as it grows, we kept diffident, we kept inward looking, we remained confused, and the problem kept growing in its magnitude. At the time when we became independent and China too, People's Republic of China was something comparable to us. It was not anything better. And it remained so for quite some time. But they kept us occupied, not only with them, they also kept building another problem, Pakistan. They helped them becoming a nuclear power. And they kept blackmailing us. All through it continued, through and through. From the border, they came to the backyard. And we see them increasingly all around. Our neighbors, all of the neighbors. Indian Ocean. While on one hand, our trade and commerce